Hi, Eagle with Response Crew Handyman. Today I wanted to show you a problem that I have and the solution to it. So this is my backyard, and in the middle of my backyard, or just at a certain area of my backyard, I have a piece of grass that's kind of wet. It's right around the sprinkler, if you can see that. But the rest of the grass is dry and the irrigation system's off. So then the question is, why is that happening? Why do I have a wet spot around my sprinkler? And the answer is right over here. So here are the valves, and inside the valve there's this diaphragm piece. What happens to this diaphragm is it kind of gets dried out, and then water slips right underneath it, and instead of the diaphragm holding the water from going to the sprinkler, it lets a little bit of water out. So the sprinkler keeps on letting water out even when the irrigation system is off. So in my case here, I actually went to the store to look for this diaphragm, and apparently this diaphragm is no longer sold. I had this issue 2 years ago. I was looking for this diaphragm a little bit, and now I've just decided that I'm going to change out the whole valve and be done with my searches for old parts. My new valve is right over here. I am going to install it. So I'm going to put it together. It's really simple to put together, honestly. These rods are going to go over here. The recommendation from the store was that it has to be 12 inches off the ground, or basically a foot. All that you need is the new valve. It was 22 bucks, 2 rods, some Teflon tape, 2 couplings, and glue. And you're gonna glue it to the old PVC. I will give you an update once everything is done. Here I took the valve and I took the rod that I'm gonna put into it, and I wrapped it with about 4 times with Teflon tape, and tighten it really, really well, as best as I can. Some people take a plier or something and try to give it a little bit of a quarter, half a turn. I'm just doing my hand as best as I can. That should be good for me. All right, here we go. This is my red hot. Really simple. You take some glue, dip it in, and give it a nice circle inside. Give it a nice twist over here. Do that, and then hold it for about 5-10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One side quarter, fish alive. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we could probably let it go. Clean off that axis. That's it. All right, so now I've installed 2 of them. Here you go. Here's the new 2. You can see how I cut it on the bottom, and then I glued it. The coupling. That's my extension. That's my valve. That's my Teflon tape. Now here are the wires. So you see there's basically 2 wires coming out of it. One is going to be your common, and one is going to be your operator, so a colored wire. And this is going to go to the colored wire. It doesn't really matter which wire. So one goes to the color and one goes to the common. In this case, the common is black. Common could be white, could be any color. And just connect the 2, put on your wire nut, and you should be all good to go. Here's my almost after picture. I've replaced 4 valves. I have 4 more to go, and I am short a couple of parts, so I will be back. Hi there, I just wanted to give a bonus tip. So here's your rod, and it's that's your thread, and here's what it's going to go threading into. So righty-tighty, it's going to go threading in this way. So my pro tip to you is, when you put on the Teflon, you hold it this direction, and you run the Teflon away from you, just like that. 4 turns, so we got 1, 2, 3. That's our 4th. All right, we don't want too much. It gets too thick. Not enough. We open for a leak. And I'm gonna put it right on here. Now here's another pro tip. If you can't find the groove for it, roll it back a bit, and then it'll fall into its groove on its own. Here I am already in the groove. I'm going to move it forward, and like I said, you just want to twist it all the way in. You don't want to give it too tight. You don't want to crack the plastic or anything like that. So I do all hand twisting until I get to a point where I really can't. I'll try to give it that extra little twist, and I'm good to go.